So in this segment, we're going to discuss Labour's dumb policy to deny citizenship to those citizens coming here to the UK via irregular means. I'm not going to use their phrasing here of arriving illegally, because it's not illegal to seek asylum in a country, especially when we told people, especially from Afghanistan, to get to the UK by any means so they can claim asylum here. So again, a really dumb framing from the BBC.
Have at the moment in this country is not working for anyone. It is not working for communities like mine, because 2 of our hotels are currently being used to house loads of folk who are waiting for their asylum application to be processed. It's not working for anybody who's living in an asylum hotel. And it is certainly not working for the British taxpayer.
And the question is, will this particular move by the government, which was announced this week, reduce the number of people trying to come here across the Channel?
No, this move will not reduce the number of people trying to cross the Channel.
What happened with the guidance this week is that, yes, the government did toughen it up. They did say that there would no longer be a 10-year default position where you would be eligible to get your citizenship, and that if you had come illegally, particularly...
So again, it's not illegal to come here by small boat crossing.
Exploited onto a small boat and with your life put at risk, an important signal would be that that would be a criteria which would make it less likely that you would get citizenship.
So you're talking about taking away chances from people who have risked their lives to come here, like to seek asylum here specifically. You're saying we're going to take away future opportunities for you because of the fact that you were exploited onto a boat. You're going to tell someone who was the victim of a crime here that you're going to victimize them further. Is that what I'm gathering by this answer?
The only way you fix this crisis, leave the ECHR, keep British people safe, reform the Human Rights Act, also need to do that, and have an active deterrent.
So why didn't you do that when you were in charge, Big Dog? Why didn't you leave the ECHR then when you guys were in charge? That's the Tory, obviously. How come you didn't do it? You had enough time to do it. Why didn't you do it, Big Dog? Because you know the consequences. The ECHR is ingrained in things like the Good Friday Agreement. Leaving the ECHR would be a complete and utter nightmare.
Those are the only 3 things that are going to keep you safe in this country.
Safe from what? People aren't endangered by asylum seekers. All that's going to happen is the state is going to have more powers against citizens. It already has enough. If you're protesting out with a blank sign, they can arrest you for that.
Well, no, because Labour's making a mess of it.
So what you need to do is to tackle the criminals that are exploiting...
That worked in the war on drugs. Smashing the gangs worked in the war on drugs, didn't it, for the last 30 years? No, it didn't.
Oh, so annoying, because he was right there. He actually made a good point. Oh, so annoying. All you have to do is take the market away from the criminals. That's the best way to deal with it.
Genuine obligation to do what we can to the needy of the world, to the displaced, to the dispossessed, to the people fleeing torture. And we do that generously as this country, as we always have. We've
taken on less refugees than other countries, so again, that's not really that true.
Country taken hundreds of thousands of people from war-torn nations around the world.
Every other country in Europe. Let him answer. Hang on.
And I'm afraid to say, you talk about human beings. There are 100 million human beings in this world who would qualify for refugee status. Are you suggesting that any one of those
That's
people...
not what's being argued, though,
any one of those people who can make it to these shores should be allowed to come here?
But again, like, if that was going to happen, it would have happened by now. Like, this is the same argument Farage made during a debate with, Nick Clegg, by saying all of Romania could be here by tea time. It's like, okay, so where are they then? Where are all the Romanians? How come Romania hasn't done a full exodus and all of their citizens left to go to other EU countries? It just doesn't... It's such a dumb argument. Most refugees go to neighbouring countries. You know, one of the main reasons why people from Afghanistan are coming here is because we told them to come here. Ugh.
You're not making the situation any better because you are not affording safe and legal routes for people to come here through the right channels. And if you don't do that, you force people into these horrible choices which you then complain about. Because you're not resolving this catch-22 situation, Labour policy is scarcely better.
All you have to do is make it so they don't have to apply in the UK. They can apply from where they are, online or wherever. If that's what makes the most sense, or via an embassy. Again, that's what makes the most sense here, but instead we do this stupid thing of telling people they can only claim asylum by coming here. We're a goddamn island, so they're going to have to cross the channel to get here. It's not hard. Like, Labour are so dumb on this policy. I'll never understand why. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.